Well, welcome to the Intoxicated Flamingo. I am your host, Jen, and I've been, well, you can see, I added some 151 proof, and it was a full shot, because it's a big container. But there was so little left, so it was a shot and a sploosh, and yeah, it's starting. I'm feeling affected. All right, so don't mind me, just all kinds of crazy. So this is something I came across over at Walmart, and it was $10. So you can't go wrong with this. I mean, really, there's no scissors, there's no sewing, there's no glue, no glue gun, no iron. You need nothing. All right, I've never done one of these before. I have done different types of quilts, and what's really cool, this has everything for you. It's already cut out. You don't have to cut the little tie pieces. It's all done for you. It can be a bit of a pain when you do it yourself. Now there is one, and my daughter has made one for my husband. My mother bought it, but 2 yards of material, because most blankets are too short for my husband. My husband and my son, well, even my daughter. Okay, my family is very tall. They're all right at 6 feet or taller. And I am not. I'm 5 inches shorter than all of them. So the blankets tend to be a little short, especially if you want to pull them all the way up to your neck and you just want to snuggle in there and get all nice and warm. So 2 yards of material was enough for my husband, and so my daughter bought 2. She had decorative one and then a solid color. Sewed them down the sides, flipped it inside out, and then she tied it down the shorter ends, so just so it's together. I might show that. So I've tried. Oh my god, I can feel that I'm very excited about things. I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to start a second channel, which is the Flamingo Incognito, and that will be a crafting journey. I will not be belching on there. I will not be drunk on there. I will be very sober, although there may be some doubts, just because I'm screwy anyways. I'm always doing weird things. But I will probably show how to do one of those on that channel. So if you're into crafting, there's things you want to try, or you need some different ideas, that will be that. It's not up yet, okay? I'll let you guys know. I may put a link on it or whatever. It's in the process. I'm working on the first video, and I've got like the first couple of steps done, but that's about it. Oh. So, but this type I have not done before. I was going to say, I already undid this, and this is so cute. So everything's so slippery. Okay, so it says it makes a blanket 59 inches by 39 inches, and it's one set. So I mean, for $10 this isn't bad, because I can tell you right now, fleece is going to be more than $10 a yard. So this is a little interesting though. Okay, so most fleece is the same on both sides. This one is not, nor did they cut it all the way. Okay, I see. Okay, so they've got like little there's a hole in all of them, so that's how you would do the zipper one. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, okay. So, but I think it's funny, they get a made by, and it's a sticker, so I probably will not use that. So if you want to do a cutesy design with this, I mean, it'd probably be okay. I mean, you don't have to do a design. I get very Okay, we're just going to say I get very anal about some of these things because if I don't have the same amount of colors or I can make a design going the way I want it to, I get very frustrated. And it's hard for me to do quilts because a lot of times you have one color in there that's like completely opposite of everything else. And I can't. It's got to be color coded. It's got to make sense. It's got to flow. And so I have a very hard time. That's why I do not do quilts anymore. I did one once for a fundraiser for a friend, and I think I did one for myself, but it's somewhere in storage. So usually what I will do is just fluff it all together. Okay. All right. So basically you just take a square and you tie it together. Oh, hey. Okay, something. I'll end up with a scarf. How many squares wide by how many squares high? It doesn't, it doesn't really say. There's 20 squares. I don't even know how to do the math on that. 4 printed squares. So we do what? 5 across, 5 down? 10, 15, 20. 4 across, 4 down? Okay, 4 across, 4 down. Okay, so we're just going to start with these two. I'm going to make sure that I at least have the same matching size up. So these are nice and fuzzy. These are kind of bleh. So we're going to have the nice and fuzzy on top. And then move this so you can actually see what I'm doing without actually throwing everything on the floor. So basically you're just going to take the ends and tie them together, and it's going to be a knotty blanket because of all the knots. Okay, that's where my head is right now. I'm just trying to make sure that I get these yeah, easier. Okay, you might not want to have a few drinks before you start this. Yeah, I don't think Jen's going to be trying to do any kind of new blanket. So I made a blanket for a friend once, and it was for her baby. All right, let's make sure everything's staying up. I've already got stuff underneath. Stop it. Stop it. And I did this baby blanket, and it was one of those, she loves sugar skulls or candy skulls, whatever they are, and the decorative skulls. And I had found some fleece that had, oh, it folded under. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be an interesting blanket. But I knew to not two of the ends. Oh my gosh, one set of ends. So I cut the whole thing out, but I wasn't thinking when I did it, and it had been a long time. Oh my God, I've already lost what I'm doing. So when I did it, I actually knotted all the sides, and it looked like a hammock by the time. And I didn't realize until after I gave it to her. I'm like, oh my gosh, I really screwed this up. But I mean, she loved it. I kind of wanted it back so I could go fix it for her. I wanted to go buy more material so I could make her a new one, because I didn't have the heart to tell her I really screwed up this blanket, because she's probably looking at like, what the hell? How am I supposed to wrap the baby in this? So if she is watching, that's the story behind your baby blanket. Her baby would be, what, 3 now? 3 or 4. Okay, so that's, okay, this is, yeah. Maybe try some of the other knots. What happened? Okay, so see, I'm just knotting them together. I'm sorry, my hands are shaking just a wee bit. I'm feeling good today. I've been in kind of a bleh mood all week, and today I'm actually feeling pretty good. So I don't know, just everything's funny right now. Is that all of them? Have I started on a corner? See, I knew there was a reason I wanted to do that. Okay, think, fingers crossed, that this is the last one. Okay, so maybe do the first and last one. Otherwise, you'll just keep going. So now we're going to grab another color. Ooh, yellow. We're going to put it at the top. I'm at least going to do 4 squares. Okay, let's see here. That would start right here. Here and here. And my fingers, they just don't want to work. Oh my gosh. I've been watching, so I binge watch a lot of stuff, especially while I'm sewing. And okay, we're going to go ahead and go down here. That one and this one. Okay, so we should end up, if I have one left over, I'm going to be so pissed. It's like when you button your shirt. Start from the top, work your way down, miss one. Just like that. Okay, so I just found the one I should have done. So yes, I would have been off. I would have had an extra yellow. Okay, so I have been binge watching Bones. I love Bones. I love Booth and Brennan together. Ooh, okay, don't pull them too tight because that seemed a little, these look like they could possibly pull apart pretty good. All right, where are you? Where do you keep coming from? I had you. I like watching Booth and Brennan together. They crack me up, especially the early days. Okay, apparently I was on the right track to begin with. All right, you see how that's getting really stretched out. So yeah, you don't need to put a death grip on them. They don't need to be tied so tight that they probably won't come undone. But okay, I'm just trying to make sure. I keep trying to separate them, but I got them tied at the end, and I got a piece of hair stuck in there. Okay, it worked out! Yay! We got 3 squares. Do this one. Ooh, we'll put this one over here. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Yeah. So now I've got 2 sides I've got to pay attention to. My God. One of these days I will do this and break out my sewing machine and do so. Okay, so I'm gonna do the corner first. So I'm gonna join everything together, and then this one hooks to this one. I just love how they kind of mesh. Ta-da! Okay, and then this one goes all the way out to here. Ta-da-da! There's that. And then this one, there it is. Okay. Yeah. My fingers don't want to work. Probably because I'm losing feeling in my fingers. So, you know. How many squares did we say? 4 across, 4 down. Okay. It is just ridiculous. I love that movie, Bolt. Ridiculous. some of the best words come out of some of the little cartoony movies. It's just like a scape. Oh, see, I almost missed one there. Okay. Oh, look, they didn't cut that one all the way. So I'm going very carefully. There we go. Okay, now wait a minute. 1, 2. Okay, so I've got an extra one here. Did I miss one somewhere? I don't. Well, I don't know. I might have an extra. It could just be the way they cut it. No, I cut extra there. Okay, so I do have one extra. I wonder if I grabbed the wrong. I bet I did. I grabbed the wrong corner. Okay, that's how it's going now. Okay, so I get, yeah, it doesn't matter. You find a system that works best for you. Good Lord. Where does it go? Okay. All right, so there's the start of our blanket. There's a lot of holes in there. You can see right through there. But it's cute. It's cute, and it's something that, I don't know, instead of turning your fan down, you throw this on you. I mean, you know, I know how it goes. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my drink and finish this if I can remember how to count. I'll be back. Okay. I got it. My counting was wrong, but you know, I'm a little impaired, so we really shouldn't be surprised. So instead of being 4 by 4 as I originally thought, I ended up with 4 squares left over, thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to be missing a square because it should be 5. So it's 5 across, 4 down, whatever. I got it. See, woo! That's a cute little blanket. I don't consider this actual fleece because it reminds me more of sweatshirt material, a very thin, cheaply made sweatshirt material. So I don't know. I'll have to check Joann's, see if their kits are any better, or if they're by the same company. I'm sorry, I have been tying so many knots. So, but there it is. Some of them I tied a little too tightly, and they're all, you know, there's our little hammocks trying to, I don't know if I got them too tight, and I have several where there's an extra piece sticking out that didn't make it in with the rest, but it all blends. So, I mean, this is a cute little thing if, you know, you have kids, they want to make something for mom or dad or the grandparents, and it's nice enough, you know. It'll lay right over your lap and keep you nice and warm, keep your legs warm while the AC's running, you know, all that good stuff. So, this wasn't too bad. I think it took me just over an hour and a half, something like that. You know, not like I was paying attention to the clock or anything. So, Jen's gonna go to bed. I know the sun's still out, but I'm so tired right now. That was a big drink, and 151's really strong. So, that being said, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you have a good week this next week. I will see you next week, and make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you next week.